Before I made my first million, I was exactly where you might be right now. Working a job as an estate agent, 9 to 5, living paycheck to paycheck, wondering if there was something more. Then I discovered these 10 rules that changed everything for me. Not from books, not from gurus, but from analyzing over 1,200 self-made millionaires. This isn't theory, this is exactly what works. Rule number 1, revenue before lifestyle. Here's what nobody tells you. 97% of people who've never made their first million have this backwards. They buy the car, the house, the watches first, but real millionaires, they're different. They drive crappy Toyotas while their business accounts have 6 figures. I did this myself. I lived in a small little house in the UK for 3 years whilst building my first business. It's not sexy, but it's what works. Rule number 2, the 1/3 principle. Every dollar you make gets split 3 ways. 1/3 back into growth, 1/3 into savings, 1/3 for taxes and living. Less taxes if you live in Dubai. Most people mess this up completely. They spend first, save what's left. Millionaires, they automate this split before they can even touch the money. Rule number 3, multiple money machines. Look, your 9 to 5 job, that's one machine. You need at least 3. I'm talking about your main business automated investments and what I call silent revenue systems that make you money while you sleep. Rule number 4, the 72-hour rule. Every single purchase over $100 goes through a 72-hour waiting period. No exceptions. This one rule saved me $147,000 in my first year of business. Why? Because 81% of impulse purchases seem stupid after 3 days. Rule number 5, skills that scale. Listen carefully. There are only 6 skills that consistently create millionaires. Sales, negotiation, systems, thinking, leadership, communication, and financial literacy. Master 2 of these, be good at 3 others. That's your formula. If you're getting value from these wealth building rules, make sure you're subscribed. Every few days, I drop exactly what's working right now in business and investing. Hit subscribe and let's keep building empires together. Rule number 6, the circle of 5. Your net worth will be the average of the 5 people you spend the most time with. That's not motivation, that's maths. I'll show you exactly how to build your $1 million network, even if you're starting from 0. Rule number 7, the 1% edge. Every millionaire I've studied has this one thing in common. They're obsessed with tiny improvements. 1% better every day compounds to 37 times better in a year. Rule number 8, digital real estate. While everyone's fighting over physical property, smart money is buying digital assets. Websites, domains, digital products. I'll show you the exact framework I've used to build a $15 million coaching business. Rule 9, the time audit. Millionaires don't watch 5 hours of Netflix daily. They audit their time like money. Here's the exact system. Every Sunday, 15 minutes, plan your empire building hours. Plan your deep work blocks. And the most important thing these successful people do is they actually reflect and analyze on their own personal performance. Where did you win? Where did you lose? How could you personally improve? You have to be self-critical and self-analyzing all of the time. And rule number 10, the wealth threshold. This is the most important rule and nobody talks about it. There's a specific number unique to you that once you hit it, wealth building becomes almost automatic. Now here's what makes these rules actually work. Something I call the wealth triangle. It's the same framework that ties all 10 rules together, and it's what separates those who make it from those who don't. Now let me show you exactly how to implement these rules starting tomorrow morning. I've created a couple of implementation guides that break down each rule into daily actions. These aren't just theories. Let me show you real results from people who've implemented this system. These are real people, real results, verified and documented. But let me warn you about 3 deadly mistakes that kill most people's chances at their first million. Avoiding these alone will put you ahead of 95% of people. Number 1 is procrastination. They don't just do the thing. What winners and millionaires do is they just take action. Number 2 is they invest in skills over everything else. If I lost everything tomorrow, I would still be okay because the one thing no one can take away from me is my skills. So if you this year in 2025 took all of your money, invested in skills to up-level your skill set, your knowledge and your network, but at the end of the year, you had made no extra money yet, it's just a matter of time until bang, you take off. And thirdly, is the ability to delay gratification. This is the ability to not waste money frivolously, is the ability to keep working when you're not seeing the results. The people who are patient are the people who succeed long-term. Money loves speed, wealth loves time. And if your goal is to get financial freedom, time freedom, and location freedom, the thing you need to focus on doing is growing your net worth. And before I show you my exact tracking template of how to track your net worth, smash that subscribe button and hit the notification bell. Why? Because next week I'm breaking down exactly how I build my first business to 7 figures, and I don't want you to miss it. Now listen, everything I just shared with you, it means nothing without tracking. Here's why I've never met a single millionaire who does not track their net worth monthly, not one. It's the single most important habit that transformed my financial life. And I want to make that incredibly easy for you. I spent 6 months building this exact net worth tracking template specifically for myself, the one I still use today. Here's what I want you to do right now. Drop me a DM on Instagram at Charlie Johnson Fitness with just the word net worth, that's it. I'm personally going to send you my exact template, no catch, no upsell, nothing to buy. This is the exact spreadsheet I use to track every asset, liability, and investment, and it tracks it over 10 years. Now, if you're really serious about taking this to the next level, the key thing you actually have to focus on alongside tracking is your habits. So if you check the video on screen, which are the 5 habits to make you a millionaire, that'll also be a huge catalyst to help change your life.